Hey guys, this is SwagX. I'm playing Phasmophobia on console. This video, I'm just gonna keep it nice and sweet. I did trim it a little bit. It's gonna be 38 minutes. Spent a lot of time just trying to, adjust my controls and adjust to the game being on console and stuff like that. But this video, I actually forgot that my mic was muted. Like I didn't, like my mic on the PlayStation controller was unmuted, but my actual headset was muted. So I was talking the whole time and apparently when I was recording none of the audio was recorded, so I'm just gonna record this in like brief voiceover for you guys. And as you can see here, this is my first look at the fact that I have to unlock all the levels and stuff because it's been a while. I have Phasmophobia on my laptop, so it's kind of different to see it being like I have to start from scratch, and it's kind of cool, kind of fun, kind of scary at the same time. But I'm really educated in the game sometimes, and just gotta play decently, With that being said, we're gonna head into the first match, and when we do, I will give you guys a little bit of commentary if you want. But I kind of wanted to just give you guys this video and not give commentary, but at the same time, I guess I'll just watch with you guys, and if I see something interesting and want to point it out, I will, because there is an instance where I do figure out the ghost based off like ghost abilities and stuff like that, which is something you gotta really know in Phasmophobia before you can ever figure that out. If you're really new to the game, there's little details in the game that you should know about. And I learned everything from two people. There's a Phasmophobia streamer named Insum, and there's a streamer named Psycho Hypnotic. They're actually friends, so if you watch Insum, eventually you'll see one of his videos where he's playing with Psycho, and vice versa. So I might give a little tips and tricks when I'm playing in the game throughout the like playthroughs that I do. But if you really want to get educated on Phasmophobia, go watch those two people because those are the people that got me interested in the game just as much. With that being said, I'm not sure how long I spent in the damn settings. I even cut 3-4 minutes off the video and we're still doing it. So we're gonna wait for that to end, and then once that's done, I'm just gonna, while that's happening, I'm actually gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna start Alan Wake for you guys, and I'm gonna start that with a good like 3-4 videos before I start moving on to two other games, and that's gonna be Last of Us 1 and a game called Hitman Absolution, which is a game I played when I was younger. Kind of forgot I even had it on PlayStation because that's how old the game is, but it's a fun game and I kind of want to replay it before I play Hitman 1 for you guys, which is one of the newer Hitmans. But I don't really like the newer Hitmans, but if I think you need to see Hitman Absolution because it was one of the last games before this whole Hitman franchise got like rebutted. So you guys can watch me play Hitman Absolution, and then when I start the actual Hitman, you can let me know your thoughts or tell me your opinion or whatever. Because I feel like the story in Hitman and the new Hitman games doesn't really touch as much as it should. Like I feel like I'm just doing missions for no purpose, but that's just me. And oh my god, I wish I could cut this out, but Share Factory actually doesn't let me cut parts of the video out without cutting like the entire first portion. So what I'm gonna do is just wait this out, I guess. Alright, so As you can see, starting out from level 1 and all that, I just got the tier 1 items. Because they added the tier items to it, it makes it actually a lot harder to play the game. When I'm playing on a small map like Tanglewood, I like to, because it's such a small map and you can know the layout. If you don't know the layout, yeah, take your flashlight. But if you want to be smart and be a gamer, especially if you're learning the map or whatever, oh god, that train is loud. But the UV flashlight in the dark is just as good as a regular flashlight. And because the UV is an evidence item, I tend to take the UV flashlight as my substitute for a flashlight. Because you only get 3 inventory slots. At least that was the original plan, and now they have a 4th free slot that's for your lighter in case you need a smudge stick. But still, you get 3 inventory slots, and I use the UV flashlight for collecting fingerprint evidence and also as a light source. So this is what I'm starting out with: thermal, video cam, and UV. I don't have any smudges because I'm level like 0 at this point, and I gotta unlock everything. We got 1 writing book for free, which is awesome. Got some decent ghost um, challenges, well, objectives. But my thing is, most of the time, if you get the ghost right and you actually know what your ghost is, unless you're really trying to grind to get money and level up as fast as possible, I would suggest just circle the ghost, leave, and get your money that way. Because if not, you risk dying and you actually lose money if you die. So just for that, also be aware, because it's amateur mode, just to check where the breaker is. It's in the basement. And something I actually forgot when I originally played this is that amateur mode is set to the breaker being on by default. I never really play on amateurs, so I didn't realize. I forgot about this important detail. So you can just walk in and turn on lights. As you see how awesome the UV light is in the dark. And then I remember, then you remember, you walk in, you remember, like, the UV is actually, well, the breaker's actually on because of amateur mode. And I'm like, oh. So, right now we're just trying to find the ghost now. Since the breaker's on, we try to find the ghost. And my first thing I always like to do is search for the cursed item. And I'm hearing a door open and close. I'm hearing things get thrown. I'm trying to figure out exactly where the ghost is. Something that's been recent within the last year of Phasmophobia, if you know about the game from the past, is that there's an evidence called freezing temperatures, and it used to be if you walked in a room and saw your freezing breath, that would mean freezing temperatures. That'd be evidence. But they changed that recently, so I'm only going to point that out because I have a friend who's going to be watching this eventually sometime soon. So Phasmophobia freezing breath is now used to help you find the ghost room. It does not mean that it's freezing temperatures. And you'll see what I mean at the end. But the thermo, this is the tier 1 thermo. It's going to actually start dropping down whenever you're in the ghost room. And it drops down slowly. So you got to wait like a good minute or two before that freezing temps actually shows up on there. And freezing temps is anything that's below 0 degrees. If it's above 0, if it's so much as 1 or 2, it's not freezing temperatures unless it goes directly below. Let's see if there's ghost orbs. There is ghost orbs. You guys see that in the corner right there? It's ghost orbs. That's our first evidence is ghost orbs. Have not yet seen fingerprints yet, so that means it might not be fingies at all. Something that's a little weird about recording this audio or this commentary is the fact that because I'm recording my voice, I can't hear the actual game. So I'm just literally reacting and watching with you guys. No fingies at all, it doesn't look like. So now we find more evidence and try to figure out what the ghost is. After checking for fingerprints multiple times, there's a chance that the ghost is not an Obaki, so I try to figure it out myself by remembering which ghost has fingerprints evidence, or you can just select it and then you cross out the ghosts that way, so it's not a Banshee, Hantu, or Obaki. And if it is fingerprints, then it would be an Obaki, because the Obaki is the only ghost that can hide fingerprints on any regular difficulty that isn't Nightmare. Which is pretty cool, because the Obaki actually is a ghost that kind of shapeshifts, so if the Obaki hunts you and you're looping the ghost, if it changes into another ghost model, that means it's an Obaki. And then another way to figure it out is if the fingerprints has 6 fingers, which is pretty cool. Okay, put the writing book in there, try to get some dots if we can. Touch this door. Can we get EMF on that? Just 2. Get my objective, that's nice. And if you got balls, you can try the other 2 objectives, which is witness a ghost event, and I think there's one of them is like escape a hunt or something like that. But sometimes you don't want to do that because you don't have a smudge stick, you don't have any line of defense. You see how the temperature dropped, guys? And there goes the freezing breath right there. You can rewind back a good 5 seconds if you want to see that temporary freezing breath, because the light is on, so it's a little hard to see. But it will look like a very good air ball, but coming from your character's perspective. Again, I apologize if there's any background noise, because, oh, he's writing. If you hear any background noise, I really can't control it. Like, I live next to a train track, so a train goes by on a daily basis. We live in the city, in New York City. People drive and all that. Trust me, you'll be surprised how loud a motorcycle can be. Look, there goes that freezing breath again. So now the goal is to set up the dots and see if it's dots or not. And this is tier 1 video camera, so you got to be aware of that, because they also increase the chances of a ghost actually throwing your video camera. So, and because I don't have the tripod, there's a chance that the ghost can throw my video camera off of the shelf that I just put it on, which would suck, but it is what it is, you know? Jesus, I can even hear the planes flying in the sky. You would think that I lived on the 50th floor or something. Get your sanity below 25%. That's possible. So we got ghost orbs and writing, so it can be Revenant, Thay, or Mare. So these are 3 ghosts that I actually wouldn't recommend messing around with unless you're like well educated in the game. So now we check for spirit box evidence while also checking for the dots. If it's dots, then it's a Thay. If it's spirit box, then it's a Mare. And the only way it could be a Revenant is if it's neither of those things, and the evidence would be EMF 5. But we haven't had an EMF 5, so I don't think it's a Revenant. I actually think it might be a Thay. I actually can't remember. I played Phasmo. This video was recorded like a week or 2 ago, so it's just, at this point, I don't remember what type of ghost it was, but I'm going to say maybe it's a Thay, considering the start of the match, the ghost was doing a lot of activity just to get us to find it. And also, they would normally hunt you as soon as you hit 75%, but because it's amateur mode, I don't think it would. But that is the ghost ability, because it's a ghost that actually ages over time. So the older it gets, the slower it will be during the hunts, but I think the spirit box having just text. Hold on. You see me talking there? Yeah, I was trying to talk with my mic there. You see the blue mic is lighting up. I don't know why, but the fact that the spirit box can rehear me, but the ghost can't, and the ghost won't respond is kind of crazy. I don't mind the text talk, but I would rather actually talk to the ghost and be able to drop the spirit box, because the text talk, you gotta wait for the button to finish lighting up. You gotta press circle and drop it, or you gotta turn it off. It's just a little Hopefully they'll fix it and add voice recognition to console, but I know that's a lot of work for them. Holy shit, that train is loud. Also, yeah, that's not EMF. Oh, the door. It's not Spirit Box. I don't think it's Spirit Box. Try for EMF again. It's EMF 4, 3, 3.5, 3.2. It just turned this on, but it didn't give me any EMF on that. That's kind of crazy. Try fingerprints one more time. Maybe it'll be like a mimic or something. Oh, okay, it just threw that. Oops. See, me adjusting the console, guys. That's actually funny to watch. Yeah, I think this ghost was a Thay. I can't remember, but there's a chance I could be wrong, but the only way to prove the ghost, what kind of ghost it is to do a hunt. I want to say it's a Thay. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's a mare. The mare would have spoken to Spirit Box or roamed somewhere else at this point, but fun fact, the mare is a ghost that actually thrives off the darkness, so if you turn on the light in the ghost room, it would actually leave and go to a darker room. And if you stay in the darkness too long, the ghost can actually drain your sanity faster and be a little bit faster in the dark because of how it loves the darkness so much. It'll hunt you quicker too. But I think that ghost is pretty. Oh, what the fuck? I think now is when I start looking for the cursed item because I don't have it. Oh, there goes the bone. I don't have a camera, but there's the bone. Um, I don't have any, oh my god, it's tarot cards. Shut the fuck up, dude. Something I love and enjoy is the tarot cards. Um, I like to hide in a hiding spot by myself and use the tarot cards because there's a chance that the ghost can, teleport to you. Oh, see, look, now I have 0 sanity and the ghost can hunt me immediately. So let's wait for that. As you guys can see, this ghost doesn't really want to hunt right now, which is kind of funny. Now I have 50% sanity after just getting 0. Oh, now it's hunting. Let's go. Oh, shit. When you actually, even like, you guys hear the footsteps of the ghost, if you turn your audio up or you have your headset on, you'll hear it. How slow the ghost is. That's a revenant. It's actually a revenant, not a Thay or a mare. Okay. Just a reminder, a revenant is a ghost that thrives off seeing the individual. So the reason the ghost is so slow is because I'm not in its sight or range. If the ghost sees me, he will speed up and literally kill me, especially because I have no line of defense. If he does not see you, he's slow like an old man. And the biggest thing there, I choose Revenant, but is it also a very high chance that it could be a Thay, and that's why I might just keep checking for dots here for a little bit, because a Thay is a ghost that starts off young, and it could be 6, it could be 12, it could be 18, and the longer you're in the ghost room, it'll age over time, and it'll be 30, 40, 50, 60, and whenever it hunts, it'll get slower. If it hunts while it's young, it'll be fast. If it hunts while it's old, it'll be slower. So sometimes a Thay can be as slow as a Revenant, but it all depends. So I'm going to say Revenant. If I don't see dots, you sit here and you wait a little bit to double check for that last piece of evidence, because we only have 2 pieces of evidence here. And I have an EMF level 1. If I go back in there, I'm going to be hunted. So it's 50-50 chance that this could be a Revenant or a Thay. There's no dots on the screen. And before I do anything, just sit here and watch it again. Sometimes it'll do dots last second, but nothing. I don't think... Yeah, it's a Revenant. And then just like that, I complete my first Phasmophobia contract on PlayStation 5, which is awesome. Even completed a daily challenge, which is to get the ghost type correctly, which is awesome as well. And then you just level up to like level 2 or 3 to just unlock Ridgeview, Courthouse, and Edgefield, which is 2 other house maps. And I think I unlocked photo camera here, yeah. Add the photo camera to my inventory. I actually like the old shop better, but I hope they make this shop look a little different. This shop just looks cartoonish to me, but I actually can't wait for this game to add cosmetics. I think that's what that last slot is on the bottom, on the left, when it has the little menu items. They did say they were gonna add cosmetics to customize your character, which is awesome, especially because now that the game is on console, it'll make having cosmetics a little more logical. What I would like to do now is I'm gonna do Tanglewood one more time and try to level up again. Maybe even get a perfect game now that we have the photo cam. Gain a sanity of 25%. Witness a ghost event, and what else? I didn't get to read that. And once again, here we go with the UV flashlight as our main light source, which is awesome. Check for some ghost orbs right here before I do anything, right? I don't think I checked for the breaker. But yeah, okay, so the breaker's on. Keep forgetting that it's amateur. I think I heard I heard something. I heard a footstep or something. Yep. Okay, you got a door here. The best thing about the UV is now you have to hold the UV light like on the actual fingerprints to charge it up, and you can take a photo. So you take 2 photos, an interaction photo and this photo. So I can't tell if the ghost is in the bathroom or in this actual bedroom. But the important thing is that we found the ghost, so let's get our important lights on and try to find our cursed items and our bones. Oh! Okay. Please tell me I got that photo. Probably not, right? It's not a shade. Just did a ghost event on me. Two ghost events. Oh, interaction. Fuck off. Okay, so... Fuck, I actually forgot that it was this video. I thought it was actually my second video that it happened in, but... My biggest issue with the fact that I couldn't record my audio, that my audio wasn't recorded, is I screamed at the top of my lungs when that shit happened. when that ghost just appeared like that. It just appeared in my face, and I was sitting there trying to figure out what kind of ghost could it be. Could it be a banshee? Could it be Oni? To do such a ghost event, 2 ghost events back to back. Like, I literally left the house and it did another ghost event. That's kind of crazy. But it even closed the front door because I didn't close that door. Um, I think I guessed it and I got scared and I don't know what the ghost was. I think I got this ghost wrong, actually. Phantom. If I had taken a photo, that would have been easier. So it was good for me to leave there because the Phantom, I think that's actually the ghost that if it does ghost events and you're staring at it, it drains your sanity while you're looking at it. I don't know if they changed that, but I believe that's what the Phantom does. I have to double check on that one. But here we go with this. That ghost scared the fuck out of me. I thought it would have been a demon or something, just doing that shit that early. On amateur mode, like, this is easy, the easiest difficulty. There's no reason why you should be doing the ghost event at the start of the fucking match, dude. Because you get a 5-minute save period before the ghost hunts for amateur mode, so it's like, why is the ghost doing a ghost event so early? Man, I hate not having tarot cards, but, you know, at the same time, you can't always get it. But tarot cards is actually my favorite cursed item, and I think the second favorite is probably the voodoo doll or the monkey paw. No, I mean not the monkey paw. Voodoo doll or the Ouija board. Oh my god, fingies again. Um, the reason I like the voodoo doll is you can hide. It's like it's like the tarot cards. I can hide in a hiding spot and pull all the pins and try to protect myself, or I can hide in, or I can just stand and get the ghost to interact with something so I can figure it out. Oh wait, the ghost is in here? My cursed item is something I can't use because I don't have any lighters or anything. That's fucked up. Um, Summoning Circle. I think Summoning Circle is like my second to last favorite, considering it requires sanity, lighters, and risks possibly getting you killed if you're not quick enough. My least favorite cursed item used to be the Ouija board. It used to be Summoning Circle, but now it's Monkey Paw because I think they had nerfed Monkey Paw now, and like certain wishes you can't see, and that kind of scary as fuck. Okay, you're throwing stuff. Are you in the kitchen, bro? The ghost is in the kitchen? Oh yeah. Oh, you threw that. Okay. Can I still get that photo? Okay. So I don't know if he's like okay. So this is a tricky room for Tanglewood. So I think the two trickiest rooms for Tanglewood are probably if the ghost is in the kitchen or the dining room, because the dining room is a separate room from the kitchen. But sometimes the ghost can just roam into the kitchen and still hunt you from there, and vice versa. If the kitchen is the ghost room, the ghost will roam into the garage, the hall, the living room. It can hunt you from so many different spots. Fingerprints is our only evidence right now, but the craziest thing here is another crazy ghost room for me on this map is probably the nursery, which is that room with the little baby crib. The ghosts can be touching. The ghosts can touch stuff through walls. So the ghost can be touching stuff in the master bedroom that's next door to the nursery. It could be touching stuff that's in the bathroom. It could be touching stuff in the hallway, and it'll have you going crazy sometimes. So here we go with the spirit box. Oh no, the light is on. So when you're using spirit box, make sure the light is always off, and most of the time use the right lights around the entire room. So that's another way of figuring out the ghost room, or at least figuring out where the ghost is. Because sometimes the ghost likes to roam. So then now we got the thermo. We're going to check for some freezing. But it looks like the temperature is going up. Alright, so we're going to do this. I think the ghost might be in the kitchen. It's writing in the book. Holy shit. Okay, immediately writing in the book. Now we gotta figure out what the last piece of evidence is. Poltergeist, demon, or myling. Spirit box would make it a poltergeist, I think. I think. I could be wrong. No, poltergeist has EMF. Never mind. It's not really freezing. A myling would probably be spirit box, right? That plane sounds very low. Holy God. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but... Ghost is touching a lot of stuff. I think I have almost all the photos, right? Can't remember, can't figure out what door the ghost just touched, but... Let's try using the spirit box for a sec. You see how the dining room is like right next door? Like, there's the odds that the dining room light could be affecting your spirit box, so you might want to turn all the lights off in the area for I don't know why I idiotically did that, but I am in the dark and it'll drain my sanity regardless, but it's not getting a response, which means it would have to be a poltergeist or a demon. Turn the light on. Still not freezing. It's not even moving anywhere. Then we gotta check for ghost orb, see if it's like a mimic or something. Hey, I do have one photo left though. Poltergeist, demon. Demon would be freezing. Myling would be spirit box. So it's either a polter or a demon, and we gotta check for EMF 5. I'm gonna grab my flashlight because, you know, like, this is the only items I have, so I don't... Well, I got fingerprints already. Let me just throw that. Okay, still need 2 items. Still need the dots and the video camera. Ghost event? Okay. I need 1 photo to get somewhat of a perfect game. I think each photo is like $5, by the way, which is why photos are so important. And like helps you level up and stuff and gives you XP. Still not freezing. Still not freezing. Still. Being a little weird and cheeky. No EMF. Oh, EMF on the door. Oh, no, no. Gotta take my picture. Oh, there goes that freezing breath. Gotta check for ghost orbs and see maybe it's a mimic. I did have an instance where the mimic did give me evidence from another ghost. And then I found ghost orbs and was like, what? And sometimes the ghost orbs can clip through the rooms. This is why I'm gonna check the garage. Because that's what I said, when it's like a room like this, it could be really, really tricky. And it could also be this little utility room. If the ghost is in this tiny, tiny utility room, there's a chance that the ghost is going to be touching everything in the garage, the kitchen, and the living room. And with that being said, gotta find a place to place my dots. And this is a dots pen, so if it's a ghost that's dots, it'll like walk into you. What? What the fuck? What? Oh my god, holy shit. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nope, nope. And we know what the ghost is. We know what the ghost is. This is easy difficulty, right? This is amateur. Okay. One final test. Yeah, it's a demon because only demon can hunt when your sanity is above anywhere near 80. So a demon can hunt you when you're 100. A demon can hunt you when you're at 90. That's like the ghost special ability. That motherfucker just hunted me while I was at still 90, what, 95%? Yep, that's a demon. And that's my first 2 games on the calendar for Phasmophobia. So I'm going to leave you guys there on that one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, laugh if you want. I'll see you guys next time.